Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer, and Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Madeline Davis with the Hancock County 4-H Federation. How are you?
Doing great. Getting ready for fair.
I was going to say, fair time is coming up, and you guys have a cool one.
Yeah,
just
we
around
do.
The corner.
Yep. Next week we started off. And so Hancock County is a little bit different than the other counties. Our 4-H fair doesn't coordinate with the county fair, so it's just the 4-H projects.
Completely separate.
So we don't have any of the amusement rides or anything like that. So we make our own fun, and we have a great week of it.
All right. So, and it starts when?
It starts Monday we have a dog show that evening, but the big days are Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. So run me through a couple of the highlights that people can expect during the 4-H fair.
Yep. So Tuesday morning we'll do project judging, just the general projects like cooking, sewing, electricity, stuff like that. And then Tuesday night we do a big family night. So grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, cousins, everybody comes out for it.
Okay.
And we have what we call the Olympics. So the 4-H Federation, which is our high school kids that are still in 4-H, they put this all on. So they plan a bunch of different challenge courses and things like jumping over hay bales, and you wheel a partner with a wheelbarrow.
Fun.
And they've got quite a few new things planned this year, so I'm really excited to see how that goes.
That's awesome. And then it culminates with, so you have the family night, the Olympics, but then it culminates on Wednesday and Thursday with a barbecue, all kinds of stuff,
yes,
right?
Absolutely. So Wednesday night, during the day, Wednesday, we have our beef show.
Okay.
That's a big thing. And then Wednesday night, we have celebrity showmanship even that the Federation puts on. So we have members of the community come in and try to show pigs. And, some of them have never had any experience with it. So it's a lot of fun. And then we do the barbecue, and that's a whole family thing too.
Sure.
And the award ceremony, so everybody gets recognized.
Yeah.
And we do a foundation auction. So our 4-H Foundation is a group of volunteers, and they raise funds so that kids can go to conferences and have help financially with projects and all of that kind of stuff.
Very cool.
Yep.
Yeah. So the fair is basically to give back so that kids have the opportunity to become a part of the Hancock County 4-H. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yep.
So give me a little bit of information on the 4-H Federation as a whole, or the program as a whole.
Yeah. So Hancock County 4-H, we have 191 members.
Okay. And
we have 8 different clubs throughout the county. Some are located north in the county, south, east, west, so everybody's got a place to go. And then they meet monthly usually throughout the year, and then they come to the fair in the summertime to show their projects and get together and everything. As far as Federation goes, like I said earlier, those are our high school kids, so I think 8th grade through 12th grade. And they are kind of the mentors to the younger kids.
Right.
So they get all these different kinds of leadership opportunities, and then the younger kids look up to them, and then eventually the younger kids become the Federation members.
Yeah.
So they really get into the fair and Fair Week, and Federation is what makes the Hancock County 4-H fair.
Yeah, I love it. And then, of course, makes it fun for generations to, continue on the legacy and everything that they do. That's so, so awesome. So back to the fair schedule. So where can people get more information about the fair? So where is it?
It's in Carthage,
Okay.
Just on the north side of Carthage. We have our extension office there, and we have the fairgrounds right on site with the extension office.
Okay. And the extension office is what makes it possible for all of this to happen in this area. Is
Yes.
that right?
Yep. Illinois Extension serves every county in Illinois. And so our office, we have different programs such as 4-H, SNAP education, and then we even have like natural resources educator who goes and does natural resources programming, and then ag in the classroom is a big thing too.
Sure, absolutely. Well, yeah, very, very cool. So again, where would people go to get information about the fair or about Hancock County 4-H, about the extension, any of it?
Yep, we do have a Facebook page.
Okay.
It's Illinois 4-H serving Adams, Brown, Hancock, Pike, and Schuyler counties.
All right.
And then our website is go.illinois.edu/ABHPS.
Nailed it. Nice work. Madeline, thank you so much.
Thank
Have
you.
a great time at the fair. I highly recommend going to check it out. These kiddos work really hard on pulling this all together, and everybody's going to be really excited to show their stuff, and the barbecue, everything sounds like a great time.
Yep,
So,
it will be. Thanks,
excellent.
Ashley.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep.
Thanks so much. All right, coming up next, Don O'Brien and I sit down to talk about patriotic scams. What are those? Stay tuned to find out.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio. Kelly's a fun place to eat and drink. 2902 Broadway.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
The Tower, a great place to meet and eat. But did you know the Tower has one of the finest drink selections in our area? Along with its incredible Mexican menu, the Tower specializes in tequilas for every taste. Names like Patron, Cabo Wabo, and Hornitos. And don't forget the margaritas. On Mondays and Tuesdays, stop by and pick up a single topping pizza and get Tower margaritas to go. Enjoy the Tower at home or in our dining room, bar area, or the Tower's signature climate-controlled porch. The Tower Pizza and Mexican in Quincy.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
And welcome back. Now it's time for chatting with the DOB about the BBB and what is going on in the world of scams.
Well, it's that time of, we have a holiday coming up.
Yep.
I hope you have a wonderful July 4th holiday.
Yeah, ditto.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, there are things that are associated with Independence Day and July 4th. And, one of the things that we see some people kind of like to go out and wrap themselves in the flag. And they may say they're helping out our veterans. And
Right.
you need to donate to us because we're going to give this money all to our veterans.
Right.
And there are many, many, many good charities out there that do that. However, there's some bad apples in those baskets as well.
And
so,
now is like a prime opportunity for those bad apples to roll out of that basket.
You may get some type of text message or something saying, hey, we've got this patriotic charity. Please give. We're going to help our veterans at this time of year. This is a great time. Red, white, and blue, USA, USA.
Yeah.
Let's go, USA. Whether it is giving to some type of veterans charity or whether just giving in general, you really need to look into those folks. I found an interesting, you get the charity's name, first of all. I found an interesting stat and some information that BBB put out. There are over 28,000 veteran and military service organizations in the United States.
Wow.
So it's very easy for, one of those to be mimicked.
Yes.
Or the name of the organization could be similar to one a real one is. So if you get a phone call or if you see something online, and look into that. If you get a phone call from someone saying, hey, we're getting money for the troops. We want to send care packages over to the troops overseas or whatever that might be. We're going to help our veterans. The first thing you need to ask them is, get as much detail as you can about them. Ask them if you can get a copy of their 990. If they're a 501c3, the 990 form is the form they send to the IRS.
Okay.
And it basically shows their finances. One of those things that shows on there is how much money is taken in by the fundraisers. we have a group associated with BBB called our Wise Giving Alliance. BBB.org is for businesses. Give.org is what we have for charities.
Okay.
So you can go online, you can see information about charities. So
like
if
how
you,
much they take in versus how much they dole back out to the
well,
actual cause.
we have profiles on there, and if they meet 20 standards, and the biggest standard that I think is what they give in program services.
Sure.
To be accredited by the BBB, 65% or 65 cents of every dollar has to go back out toward your program services. Many of those charities are way above that. There are some that are way under that. I've investigated charities before that have only put pennies on the dollar, and they take in millions a year, and those millions are pocketed by the fundraisers. So they may come at you with some type of emotional appeal. You know, our men and women are really fighting. They're all overseas. We want to send care packages to them. Can we count on you for your support?
Right.
Which sounds great, but before you do that, find out who they are to make sure your money is going to good people.
Right.
Because, again, I don't want to paint everyone with the same brush. There are hundreds of thousands of good nonprofit charities out there, but there are also some bad ones too. So we want to make sure we connect you with those good ones.
Yeah, so I guess anytime somebody reaches out to you, especially during this season, for any patriotic giving, make sure that you're double checking, triple checking to make sure it's a legit organization and that you agree with their giving, right? Where the money's going.
Yeah, where the money's going. Yeah, you want to know where it's going. You don't want it to go to the fat cat who's sitting in the CEO office and taking all the money, him or herself. You want that to go back out to the community.
Yeah, so go to give.org to check out those organizations and to see if the one you're dealing with is legit. And then there's another thing you have to look out for too, right? With flags and stuff.
Okay, so just online shopping. Because so this is the time. Of course, I'm one of those ones when the holiday is over. I usually go to the grocery store the next day to get all the cheap candy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's different because I'm putting my hands on it. But we also see that also with sales online. And next year is going to be the big one for America. The Independence Day is going to be $250 next year for America. So you may start seeing sales. You may see some after the 4th of July sales or something, and they may have some good deals out there. And if that, again, we've talked about it a million times on here, but if that's that deal might be too good to be true, that's when you really have to look into it. So if you're going to go online, you're going to buy things, on sale after the 4th, and maybe looking forward to next year is a big deal. Stick with familiar retailers.
Sure.
Double check the source. If you see something on social media that looks really good, you've really got to kind of step back and make sure you look at them and make sure they're legitimate first before you send them any money.
And reviews, and take it from me, look at the product specs, because you may think you're getting something very big and it shows up for a dollhouse. Take it from me. But yeah, reviews, specs, a known source or a known store. Lots of,
because I know a lot of people, especially after Christmas, they always hit the sales up and they see they see what's on clearance. And obviously, if you're in a store, you can feel it and you can touch it.
Yeah.
But I'm talking more about the online aspect of things, where they may do these clearance sales of our July 4th, whatever it might be.
Yep.
And just make sure you're buying things that are legitimate.
Yeah, because we do want to support and we want to show our patriotic love, but we want to make sure we're doing it the smart way.
Correct.
Right?
Yep.
All right, so give.org or bbb.org for all the information, or you can give Mr. Don here a call anytime.
Yep, 217-209-3972.
There you go. All right, well, happy Independence Day to you,
Happy Independence Day to you as well.
Appreciate it. Hope
it's
you have
Tito's
a safe...
birthday, by the way,
Is
on Friday.
Oh,
He's
well,
a July
happy
4th.
birthday.
He's a July 4th puppy.
Perfect. Well, you better get him a snack. And
Yes.
hopefully he'll be okay with fireworks.
Not a big fan.
Yeah, I don't think so. So, take care of your pets. Enjoy your Independence Day. Have a safe and happy one. And thank you so much, DOB.
Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yep. All right, I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for Club Muddy. See you then.